This fire killed 100 people in just a few minutes. But the most dangerous part wasn't the fire. It was a small decision made in the first few seconds. You're standing inside a crowded nightclub. Loud music, flashing lights. The air feels hot and packed. Everything feels normal. No one thinks that, in just minutes, this place will become a deadly trap. This happened in 2003 at a small nightclub in Rhode Island. That night, over 400 people were inside, far beyond its safe capacity, but no one paid attention to that. The band starts performing, and then they use indoor fireworks. Sparks shoot up toward the ceiling. At first, it looks amazing. No one panics, no one moves. But there's something almost no one noticed. The walls and ceiling were covered with cheap, soundproof foam. This material is extremely flammable. Within seconds, the fire starts catching on the ceiling. At first, it's just a small flame. People keep watching. Some even think it's part of the show. The first mistake. People don't leave immediately. They wait, they watch, they hesitate. If this was you, what should you do? The moment you see fire, don't wait for confirmation. Don't think, it's probably nothing. You need to turn and look for an exit immediately. Move while you can still see clearly. Do not stand there watching. Because in a fire, the first 10 to 20 seconds can decide if you live or die. Back inside the club, after about 10 seconds, the fire starts spreading faster. Now, some people begin to realize something is wrong, but it's already later than they think. This is a very common reaction. People tend to deny danger at the beginning. They assume someone will handle it. It's not that serious. But fire doesn't wait for you to understand. Within 30 seconds, the flames spread across the entire ceiling. The whole upper area is now burning. Black smoke starts forming, fast, thick, toxic. If you were still there, you need to understand this. Smoke kills faster than fire. Just a few breaths of toxic smoke can make you lose direction. Then you pass out. What you should do, get low immediately. Keep your head as close to the ground as possible. Move out of the smoke zone quickly. At this point, everything changes. The music stops. People start screaming. Panic spreads across the room just as fast as the fire. Some people begin running toward the main entrance. It's the way they came in, the only exit they clearly remember. This is a natural reaction. When people panic, they don't think clearly. They go back the way they know. But this is what you need to remember. The way you came in is not always the safest way out. The fire continues spreading down the walls. The temperature rises rapidly. The smoke gets thicker. Breathing becomes harder. In less than a minute, the nightclub is no longer safe. It has become a trap. Those who hesitated are now losing their chance to escape, and the crowd is now moving in one direction. But they don't realize this decision is about to make everything much worse. The crowd starts moving faster. Everyone is heading in the same direction, the main exit. You're being pulled with them. People around you start pushing, shoving, screaming. No one is thinking clearly anymore. The second mistake. People follow the crowd. No thinking, no searching for another way, just following the person in front. But in a fire, the crowd doesn't save you, it kills you. The main exit wasn't designed for hundreds of people at once. The flow starts slowing down, then it stops. A bottleneck forms right at the exit. People in the front get stuck. People in the back keep pushing. The pressure builds every second. One person trips, then two, then more. Within seconds, the exit turns into a pile of bodies. This is the deadly moment, not the fire, not the heat, but the fact that you can't move. You're pinned in place. You can't turn around. You can't move forward. And the smoke keeps coming. If you were in this situation, the most dangerous thing is not the flames. It's losing control of your movement. Once you're trapped in a crowd, you don't get to decide anymore. Here's what you need to do. Avoid the crowd as early as possible. Do not move toward the densest area. Shift to the sides instead of going straight forward. If you follow the crowd, you're handing your life over to them. The most important decision. At this moment, you have two choices. Option 1, stay with the crowd. It feels right because everyone is doing it. But the result is that you get stuck at the exit. You can't move. You inhale toxic smoke. And by the time you realize it, it's too late to go back. Option 2, break away from the crowd. This is harder. You have to fight your instinct. But it's the only choice that gives you a chance to survive. When you break away, you gain space to move, a chance to find another exit, a lower risk of being trapped. The problem is, most people can't do this, because in panic, your brain doesn't want to think. It chooses the easiest option, follow everyone else. It's instinct, but in a fire, this instinct can kill you. Back inside the building, smoke has now filled almost the entire space. Visibility is almost gone. The air becomes toxic. Every breath gets harder. People who are still standing start to lose their sense of direction. They don't know where the exit is anymore. They don't know where to go. Some turn back, some freeze, some keep forcing their way into the crowd. If you can still move right now, you still have a chance, but only if you act correctly. Immediately, get low. Keep your head as close to the ground as possible. Use your hands to follow along the wall. Don't run blindly, don't stand still, and never move toward the most crowded area. Because every second, the smoke is taking away your ability to think. The fire keeps spreading, completely out of control. And at this point, those who chose the wrong direction are no longer able to escape. At this point, inside the nightclub, there is almost no breathable air left. Smoke has filled the entire space. The temperature is rising so fast, you can't stay standing for long. The people still inside have very few options left. Some are still trying to push toward the main exit. Some freeze, not knowing what to do. Others start looking for another way out. But this is what really matters. In a fire, it's not about who moves faster. It's about who makes the right decision. Scenario 1, you can't get out. You open the door, smoke rushes in instantly. You can't see anything. Many people in this situation still try to run outside. Warning, do not run into thick smoke. Here's what you need to do. Close the door immediately. Use towels, clothes, or anything to seal the gaps. Block smoke from entering the room. Because just a few breaths of toxic smoke can make you lose consciousness very quickly. Next, move to a window or balcony. Signal for help from outside. Many people didn't do this. They chose to run, and they never made it back. Scenario 2, you are in smoke. Visibility is almost zero. You can't see the path anymore. You start to panic. Your breathing speeds up. This is the most dangerous moment. Warning, do not stay upright in smoke. You must get low immediately. Keep your head as close to the ground as possible. Move slowly but continuously. The air near the floor may still be breathable for a few seconds, and those few seconds might be everything you have. Scenario 3, you are in a crowd. You're being pushed from behind. You can't turn back. You can't stop. The pressure keeps building. Warning, do not move straight with the crowd. You need to move diagonally toward the side. Look for even the smallest opening to escape. Keep your balance at all costs. If you fall, everything ends very quickly. Because in a panicking crowd, no one stops. The harsh reality. In this fire, everything happened within minutes. A place filled with music and light became a space no one could survive. But what truly determined survival was not the fire itself. It was how fast you reacted, whether you recognized danger early, whether you chose the right direction. Ending. In a fire, you don't get many chances to fix a mistake. Warning. Don't wait until the danger is obvious to act, because by the time you're sure, it may be too late. One correct decision can save your life. One wrong decision may be the last one you ever make.